Yeah, so as I said earlier, the topic is getting involved in conservation despite your career path. Conservation is basically taking care of the environment in terms of planting trees to collecting maybe litter from down. Then in the first photo, you can see forest basically, which is beautiful. Next picture, you can see people in different careers. Either you're in medicine, you're in business, IT, any career, you can still get involved. The question is how, which I'll share. So the motivation. So basically, we've all been saying the effects of climate change and environmental degradation. And you also notice that although Africa will contribute the least in terms of the emissions, we are hit hardest in terms of the effects. Yeah, so how can we rise up to the challenge? So in the first one, you can see climate change. Second one, pollution. Third, cutting of trees. Yeah, and if also gauge me on my pace, hope I'm not going too fast. Yeah, so what keeps me going when I see such photos, A, B, and C, it keeps me going, gives me hope. And also another thing that gives me hope is relying on God. The going can be really hard, but if you believe in a higher power, you can still keep on going. Yeah, so as a result of that, I started towards a better Earth initiative, which was last year, 2019, September. So it's a youth-led initiative that seeks to advocate for sustainability and conservation. So as you can see, we have Edwin, he's our co-founder, Temina, she's our chief consultant, and myself, Emma. Then, so we seek to engage young people so that they can get involved in conservation through educating other people. That's very important because I believe that once people know, they're able to make better decisions. Yeah, then recently I formed EYS. EYS in full is Empower the Youth and Sustainability. Tony has mentioned it. It's basically a platform where young people are connected to professionals for informational skill sharing so that they can become competent. So in case you want to become part of EYS as a young person, I'll share my details towards the end. So far, we've had one survey and I've issued another one this week where we are, the first one we are getting what young people will be interested in. Then this second one, it's just getting the personal details of the young people who will want to take part. Yeah. Then, so why sustainable business? So what's a sustainable business? Sustainable business in simple terms is basically a business that not only focuses on the economic aspect, but the social and environmental. So you cut down on your emissions, waste. We also talk about the supply chain. How can it become more sustainable from procurement to distribution and stuff like that. So you can see from here in the diagram, we have sustainability just has to do with people, planet, then profit. Yeah, because I know at the end of the day you have to make money, but are you thinking about the human beings who live in that area? Are you thinking about the environment? Yeah. Then what are the benefits of having a sustainable business? So first is enhanced brand and increased income in competitive advantage. So when people hear you have a green business, they want to know more. And if they know you have them at heart and you have the environment at heart, your brand will really go far. Then the next thing is increased productivity and reduced cost. So when you're involved in sustainable business, you really get to cut down on the cost across the supply chain and you become more productive. Then improve financial and investment opportunity. You also realize that investors are now more willing to invest their money in businesses that are sustainable because they have less risk. So if there's less risk, it's better you invest there because your return will be better. So minimizing carbon sink and improve energy efficiency. Yeah, so minimize carbon risk is basically about you're reducing your emissions, so your carbon risk is less, and energy efficiency. You are using cleaner and renewable forms of energy which are efficient. Next is increase employee retention and employment. So employees want to be associated with brands that speak in the values they believe in. So if I believe in making environment better and just having a cleaner air, I'll invest. I'll be willing to work in such a company. And the next thing is changing consumer attitude and behavior. So you understand that consumers are now more conscious. They're willing to invest their money in green products like uh, the metal straws and also the bamboo toothbrushes, which you are seeing that are upcoming. Then, yeah, so also when you get in conservation, you need to have a reading culture. Reading is very important because it expands your horizons, the way you think, the way you're able to influence society. So this has really helped me. I've read Unbowed by Wangari Maathai and The Challenge for Africa by Wangari Maathai. Unbowed is basically about the life of Wangari Maathai, how she grew up, then lastly how she came up with the Green Belt movement, which was something nice. Then the challenge of for Africa is basically about how are our leadership systems is sustainable, and also how just can you as an individual get to improve on the system. So for Wangari Maathai, it was through Green Belt movement. She was working with women to plant trees and also empower them economically. So where can I read about sustainability? So there are three sites which I've shared. There's FutureLearn, there's the second one, then there's edex. You can check them out, check on sustainability courses, conservation courses. Then I would like to share Wangari Maathai quote, which says we owe it to ourselves and to the next generation to conserve the environment so that we can bequeath our children a sustainable world that benefits all. That's by Wangari Maathai. Yeah, so I'll leave us to talk. If you like to join in TBEi and UIS, my email is emma24@gmail.com and my contact is 0724 511 758. Yeah, so you can reach out. Yeah, and thank you so much. I'll open the floor for questions. Yeah, feel free to ask any question.
So if anybody, thank you very much, Emma, for your presentation. It's short and straight to the point. I'll kindly ask if there's anybody amongst us who has any questions for Emma regarding her business career with conservation and how she can actually balance in between, and more about TBEi and EOIS. So please, the floor is open. Since we are few, we can just, if you want to ask any question, just unmute, and then you can able to ask Emma any question.
Hello, guys.
Hi, Abraham.
I don't have a question, but I just want to say something small. First of all, I want to congratulate Emma for the work she's doing. It's very few young people who can get that energy to go that far towards bettering our planet. So all I have to say is it's a good work, and may she keep on doing it even more and more and more. And may she able to bring a lot of people on board, the youths, and let's all work together to achieve this goal to make our planet a better place. That's all I can say.
Yeah, thank you so much, Don. I really do appreciate that. Also appreciate what you are doing in terms of renewable energy. Keep it up.
Thank you. Thank you.
Any other person, Dorothy or Christopher?
Hey, good evening, guys. Hello.
Good evening.
Okay, you can hear me. How are you? Thanks, Anthony, for organizing this, and Emma for a nice, short to the point presentation. And good work on what you're doing as a young person. So my question is, what are some of the challenges that you have faced in balancing, both the business side of your career and the environmental side of, the sustainability and conservation work? And another question is, are so many young people also joining in, or what's the trend like? Are they interested in matters conservation and environmental sustainability, or what's your view on that? Thank you.
Thank you, Dorothy. So finding a balance, sometimes it can be crazy. So I imagine I'm a student, also have these two things on the side. So always trying to find the interconnectivity between the three. But yeah, I thank God so far. Yeah, we face challenges, but we learn to just pray to God and keep moving on. Then in terms of young people, yeah, we are trying to engage as many as possible. It would be great to get more, but so far I think we are doing a great job. Yeah, thank you, Dorothy.
Hello, how are you guys? I just
Hi,
want to
Christopher.
thank. Yeah, I'm Christopher. I just want to thank for the presentation from Emma. Also, you're inspiring a lot of young people. Also, I just want to ask if we have any website where we can get updates about EWS.
Exactly. Kindly reach out to me. I've shared contacts. My number is 0724 511 758, or email me or at emma4@gmail.com. Then I'll reach back to you. Thank you, Christopher.
Thank you very much.
Thank you all for your questions. I'll try and get Emma a bit on a few questions that I have on my end. You've talked about consumer behavior, and when we talk about consumer behavior, we realize that as a Kenyan or Kenyan Africa, we have a character of where we buy a sweet wrapper and we just throw it away. We don't really care much about environmental policies, as much as we have the plastic ban, both ongoing and also right now in the national parks. From a business point of view, what do you think should be communicated to the consumers to enable them try and just change the behavior? Do we need to do we need to change the packaging, or do we need to educate the consumer? So what really works from your point of view, from a business point of view?
Yeah, thank you. So one thing first that I'll appreciate is that the change in consumer behaviors, people are starting to become more conscious. But the question is, how do you get more people on board? So in terms of the sweet wrapper, I'm trying to think of, in the lines of, can we have sweet wrappers that are biodegradable? That can be something to think about, and people can also share. And also, I think we need more education so that more people will be more conscious, because the sweet wrappers don't, they remove the aesthetic from the environment. Yeah. and just the pollution. Yeah, I think that's what I can say, Tony.
Okay, thank you very much, Emma, for your time today and actually being able to be with us. Thank you for the ones who actually made time to attend. This week has been a slow one for us. We've not really done enough publicity, and that's why I'm pretty sure we have a low number. But the recording is live on Facebook, and we have quite a number of people watching. And also we'll have a recording later on our YouTube channel. So if you'd want to share it, you can feel free to share it. And just business has to continue as usual, but we need to make sure that our businesses are sustainable, and sustainable can really vary from one person to another. But we need to understand what does sustainability means, and where do we get to a point where we say that profit is enough. So just to comment on the topic on business and conservation stuff, is that no matter what career you take, whether you're going to be a plumber or a caretaker or a doctor or a business person, there's always that particular part that you will always have you'll always have to have that interaction with the environment. If it's being a doctor, if it's being a teacher, there's that link. We get our food from the environment. We get our fresh air from the environment. Right now, COVID is supposedly being passed through just coughing, and it goes through air and everything else. It's just a whole environmental aspect. So if all of us in different careers can actually appreciate what conservation is, I think we'll definitely achieve our sustainable goals in a very short time. So I want to end by saying thank you to Emma for actually taking time to be with us. And this has been an amazing short presentation. And I hope those who are online have actually been able to learn one or two from Emma. And thank you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, thanks, Tony. Can I add something?
Yeah, feel free.
Yeah, so I wanted to say that I'd like to give you an assignment. Kindly go and check a video on development duality that was talked or that was shared by Dr. Tobias Nyumba on the Biophilic conversations on YouTube. Then I'll give you also another assignment. Think about, it's good to learn, but what if you can also learn and relearn? Because in the future, that will be the game changer, and it's already becoming a game changer now. So I love you to read an article called "Learn and Learn and Relearn." It's by Forbes. Just Google it, and you'll find it. Yeah, thank you so much, and let's keep the fire burning.
Thank you, Emma. We just had somebody come in, Christabel. Christabel, we are sorry we had just ended. we really love keeping time on Biophilic. If it's 5:30, it's 5:30, and we start off. So I hope next time you can join in, and we also have it recorded so you can listen to it later. And for those who are here, if you've not listened to our previous Biophilic mentor, Dr. Nyumba, he did a very amazing presentation. So kind to what he actually says to the youth. It's a very awesome, and I'll advise if you're here and you need to go listen to it. It will give you all the aspects on how we need to move forward as a young generation in conservation. This month we are privileged to have other Biophilic mentors. I'll just see if I can pull up a few of them. So just to wind up, and so today we had Emma Ochieng, and then we have on the 25th, next week we'll have Leah Maine. So Leah, she's a marine biologist, and she'll be talking about how one in Kenya can actually get into marine ecology. So she'll be sharing her experience, her journey, and also much more about marine biology. And then we have our Biophilic mentor, Rison Kamtai Duf. She will be taking us through about conservation career opportunities in Kenya. If you're a conservation student or any other career and you really love or want to join into conservation, this is a webinar for you. You can register directly from our website, which is just go to biophilic.co.ke /biophilic events. So you'll be able to register. So we have a mentorship program, and the mentorship program works in a very simpler way where our Biophilic mentor of the month can be able to mentor 2 or 3 people. So if you know somebody who's interested in being mentored or wants to be mentored by Reson, her bio is on our website. You can easily go and have a look at it. So you're able now to reach out to us. We will link you up with her, and then you're able now to interact. She will share with you her experiences, because our main aim with the Biophilic mentor is to inspire you as a young person, to train and also coach you to be the best of yourself in terms of conservation issues. So if you know somebody out there who needs mentorship, refer them to our website, or they can drop us our email. So I'll just on the chat section, I will include our email, which is info@biophilic.co.ke. Which is you can easily send us an email if you want to be mentored by either Tobias Nyumba, our previous mentor. So we have it's not here, but we have his recording on. So Biophilic mentors. So just waiting for the page to open up. So there we go. So our mentorship program is just focused on coaching, inspiring, and training. So if you need mentorship, just email us. If you want to become a Biophilic mentor, please feel free and contact us. So this month we have Reson Kantai, as I mentioned previously, and then last month we have Dr. Tobias Nyumba, and you can go directly and listen to Tobias Nyumba's talk, which is very, very informative young person. I think if you are here and get access to that webinar, it's 1 hour, and feel free to comment or share with us what you think. I've just seen somebody just come in right now. Abraham Odondi, thank you for coming in. Unfortunately, we are just ending. So we hope we can share the recording later in the course of the week, and you can have a chance to interact with it. So in the meantime, I will have you guys.
Please share the recording.
Hello?
You will at least share the recording so that I can at least get something.
Yes, we'll do that. Thank you very much. Okay. So thank you all for coming. On behalf of the Biophilic team, I want to say thank you very much, Emma, for your time today. And all I can say is asante sana na kwaheri. And thank you very much for those who actually attended. Dorothy, Abraham, Abraham Dono, and Abraham Odondi, and Christopher and Christabel. Thank you guys for attending. We still have other more webinars to come. We are here to stay. Just a brief history that will help you understand Biophilic is that we've been here since 2018. We've been doing this physically, but right now we are going online. We have an upcoming conservation careers fair, so more details will come, and we'll share that with you. So thank you very much. I think you guys can now leave at your own pleasure. Thanks.